Hey, thanks for joining us here on Polk Place, and got little Cicely in hand, little long-haired, I don't know, yep, she's a fighter. This is Cicely from SPCA, and if SPCA is in the house, that means Randa's here. The Randa Richter, the one and only. What'd you do? Get a feisty one?
She was fine until you guys got her.
Yeah, exactly. I know what happened. We were working on one of the set pieces, and it fell, and it went timber, and she's been freaked out ever since. So what's the story with little Cicely?
Cicely I got from Polk County Animal Control about 2 weeks ago. She is 3 months old, and she's a brown tabby, long hair. And she will get her little spay probably Wednesday, and she'll be available for adoption on Thursday.
And for those of you that know me, no, Mooney does not need a partner.
She looks like Mooney.
She looks like
Small
Mooney,
size.
doesn't she? And she kind of treats me like Mooney does, or like Mooney does too. It's okay, boo. Easy, easy.
She's
but she is beautiful, and she's a long hair. I see it floating through the hair.
Yeah,
floating
in
through
the air.
Yeah. So not only her, but other ones you've got. How can folks get in to see them, or even start the process?
Well, if you're looking to adopt, adoptions are no longer by appointment. You can just come here on campus, which is 5850 Brandon Road South in Lakeland. Just sign in and let them know what you're looking for, big dogs, little dogs, or cats. And then a staff member will take you around. If you find one that you fall in love with, or they fall in love with you, you fill out some paperwork, and it's about a 30-minute adoption process.
So as we look through the calendar on SPCA, what are we talking about? What's coming up for you guys?
So we are getting ready for our annual Pitties and Kitties event. We have 3 of them every year.
What is it called?
Pitties and Kitties.
I got to hear this. Wait, I've been with you guys for a long time. I don't recall this one.
It's probably been about 2 years now we've had them. They're big spay and neuter events through the medical hospital.
Yeah.
And so for a very affordable price, people that are qualified can get their cat or pit bull type dog.
Oh, that's cool.
Spayed and neutered for a really low discounted price.
Hey, I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so. Brian, 2.
We'll just
Little kitten,
wait a minute.
Little kitten nutting.
Don't get too confident there.
She's a little bit more content.
She's still got a side eye going on.
Yeah, she's over there. She just want to make sure if that door opens, they might be bringing cat treats. There you go. But I was discussing that potential for catnip cologne for
that
men.
would be
you know
interesting,
what I mean?
for sure. Never a dull moment. Your face might be a little rough afterwards.
So what's after Pitties and Kitties?
Well, for Pitties and Kitties, because we've actually had a lot of people inquire, so we just literally put it on our website. So to qualify, you do need to be on some type of assistance, be it disability, Social Security, low-income food stamps. Just show proof that you are qualified. Make your appointment now, because we're only taking 120 cats and dogs combination. And so for kitty cats, it's $45, and for dogs is $75. And if you know anything about a large dog spay, that is hundreds.
A bargain.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's spay or neuter and a rabies shot, and you get an e-collar to go home. So.
What's an e-collar?
The collar to go over their head so they don't lick their incisions. To protect their incision so it heals.
I'm like electronic? That's a poor man's electronic.
Oh, it's like a satellite dish on their head.
Yeah. Tell the cat and dog, go stand close to the TV. The signal's a little weak.
turn left or right, you know.
Yeah. Remember remote controls when we were younger?
I was the remote control.
Exactly.
Go up,
Hey,
turn
kid,
it.
go turn the channel.
And it was the rotary one.
Yeah, oh yeah.
The dial one.
Oh yeah, man. So what else do you have? Oh, I did speak too soon.
She was just testing you.
She was.
Oh, I should say, Pitties and Kitties, we're only having 2 this year instead of 3. And so the first one is March 15th. So like I said, book it now because they fill up very, very fast.
Yeah. And how do they go about doing as such?
Well, if you're interested, I would highly suggest first emailing if that's an option for you. It's clinic@spcaflorida.org, and you spell out Florida. If you wish to call, you can call the hospital at 863-646-7722.
Exactly. And have patience if you do make a call because
we are extremely busy.
Exactly. Which
it's a good problem.
Yeah, exactly. And then the other thing that we could do, you know, just because it's fun, we can tell people how they can volunteer with you too.
Well, oh my gosh, she's gonna eat your face.
I know.
So we're always looking for volunteers. If you have high school students that need hours for graduation and they're 16 or older, they can go through the training process and volunteer. We love our retired volunteers. They're super reliable and always consistent, so they can come through the process as well.
Yeah. Like how we work that, you know, if they can't get through on the phones, then we got to work the volunteer.
Yep, exactly.
She's like,
I don't know what you guys did. She was not like this
I know.
at all.
She's like, I'm a free spirit. She must be a 60s cat.
She's like peace and love.
Yeah. I'm gonna give her my finger to chew on for a while.
She'll probably sleep on the way back is what's gonna happen.
She's like worn out. Isn't that what they always do?
Yeah, they're excited here and then they pass out.
And then they
get
out. Yeah. A little chilly this morning. Was she like?
Maybe she's frisky because of the weather.
Yeah.
That could be.
So what else we got going on? Anything good?
Well, after that, we are working on our 5K run, which is going to be, I think it's Memorial Day weekend now. They booked it for this year for Saturday that weekend. So we're just kind of working on the details of that. Run for Your Lives is what it's called. Last year was our first year for that, and it was actually, we had over 300 runners for our very first run.
For the first one, that's a great turnout.
That was fantastic.
And what was the route last year?
It was over at Peterson Park by the YMCA.
Okay.
And we kind of rooted it around everything, and people loved it, and they said they'd do it again. So we're not changing anything. If you love it, why break it and refix it?
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, exactly. So that's where we're going to have it again.
If it ain't fixed, don't broke it.
That's it. Don't broke it. don't broke my cat over there.
Don't broke it. Your cat's trying to break me. And it's funny, it isn't anything. She just like tapping, going, I went down. At some point in time,
like,
I'm going to
talking.
lose. Stop talking. Stop talking.
Oh my gosh. She's like, oh Lord. I don't know. I'm going to have to.
It'd be the first time I was attacked on TV.
I'm going to bring Band-Aids next time.
Yeah. Somewhere there's a Monty Python going through my head going, "'Tis merely a flesh wound."
It's just a scratch. Don't worry about it. It'll heal.
Cat's like, I'm just trying to improve that ugly mug.
She's looking at me like, why did you bring me here?
All right, so let's go ahead and wrap this up. Anybody interested in this little evil one? She's not evil. She isn't evil at all.
She's a
lover.
kitten.
She just got no patience for me holding her. As you can see, see how lovable she is, how easy she is. Yeah, she's just tired of me holding her like this, but she's a great one. How do they adopt little Cicely?
Come on down to our campus on South Brandon Road in Lakeland. Again, adoptions are no longer by appointment. Oh my God.
Got me. No longer by appointment.
No longer by appointment.
Oh yeah. Randa's laughing because the cat drew blood.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Just come to our campus. If you see her on the website, she is available for adoption. Right. Oh my
Always
God.
a pleasure. Thank you for coming in.
Sure.
Yeah. Thanks for bringing this one.
Oh Lord. Lord Jesus.
Will you be nice? Can we finish up the show? We'll finish up the show. Well, come back and see me again, all right?
I will.
At least you got a great story to tell the office.
I do.
I'll make sure I cut this down into our reels. Come back and see me, will you please?
I'm going to see that for sure.
All right. Founded in 1979, SPCA Florida is a 501c3 nonprofit organization headquartered in Lakeland, dedicated to improving the lives of pets and people in the community. SPCA Florida provides caring compassion and hope to more than 4,000 homeless animals entering their doors each year. Now, SPCA Florida is celebrating over 40 years in Polk County with new goals and programs. Now, if you need more information on the programs, fundraisers, volunteering, anything that you can do to help them, give them a call, 863-577-4608, or look them up on the web at spcaflorida.org.
Oh my God. You had blood. No.
Am I bleeding bad?
No, it was right here.
Oh, she got me right in the middle of it.
Oh,
That's
did
right.
she?
Yeah. Am I bleeding there?
No, you wiped it.
Oh. Was that okay, Brian? It was great, yeah. All right. If you enjoyed that episode of Polk Place, I invite you to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and even check out the next one.